Hey guys, Clumsy here, and welcome back to Trucker for Hire. It's been a while since the last episode, but I figured it's time to get back into it, and a couple of you guys have been requesting for more trucking videos with commentary, so here we are. I think the perfect balance. For today, we are in Italy. You might see that Italian flag sign there, and something interesting in the middle. I've been looking for this thing for quite a while. So we have the Italy sign project enabled in this profile. It's a project by Scan720 that is currently in closed beta, but it should be coming to open beta in a couple of weeks' time. But he was telling me of an Easter egg, and I've been trying for the longest time to find it, but I couldn't. But now, thanks to his guidance, we know where it is. So let's go and take a look at it. Take a screenshot maybe. And let's see how it feels. There it is. Our trusty Seat Leon. Oh, there it is. Thanks, Scan, for this amazing Easter egg. You have found the Easter egg. Hi, Clumsy. Hi, Scan. Thanks. Glad we finally found it. Finally found it, that is. Perfect. Thank you, Scan. Appreciate that. So for today, I found a job that is in the IKEA store. They need some help carrying some stuff, some additional manpower needed. I think they are outsourcing some of the logistic stuff. And we are here to step in and get some extra income from our end. Very powerful car this is. Not really, but much more powerful than a truck at least. Much lighter at the very least. Feels very different from driving a truck, that's for sure. So this is actually one of those perfect times to get into Trucker for Hire, because there's not a lot that is happening in the trucking world at the moment. Not a lot of mod updates. No update from SES themselves yet. So this is the perfect time to make use of our existing mods and really really just enjoy it, the sightseeing, everything that we have so far, pro mods, and Trucker for Hire is the perfect series to get into that. So where we're going is in the outskirts of Bologna. The IKEA store there. And we should be able to speed up a bit. I am using car speed limits. So normally if you were driving a truck, I guess the speed limit here would be, I don't know, around 70. But thanks to that option, car speed limits can be a thing when you're driving a car. Just look for it in the gameplay settings. 30. Well, I guess no one's going to look if I just drive a bit faster than usual. Yeah, there we go. Where is that? It's not as close as I would have wanted. That's fine. Also, you might be a bit surprised with what this job will be and what truck will be able to take with it. Oh, and what that car is. Goodness. I'm sure Alex knows that one. But I enabled Traffic Maniac's traffic packs. That's why you can see these classic cars popping up on the road. There we go, IKEA to the left. But yeah, for a car mod, this is actually not bad, this Seat Leon. It's actually one of the best I've seen. It's a very well-modeled car, and best of all, the sounds are not bad. If you compare this with like 99% of the car mods out there, my goodness, those really suck. Those really suck, to be honest, because they sound like screeching engines all throughout. This one is a bit more balanced. So this is one of the best car engine sounds I've seen there with the available car mods. IKEA right there. Perfect. Let's go and pick up the job. I'll just find a parking lot somewhere. Maybe they have an employee parking somewhere nearby. Maybe we can park right here on the left. Then again, I wonder how they get in there. Over on that side we can, or maybe, right here. Yes, right here. I think we can just squeeze ourselves in here. Yeah, perfect. Employee parking area. Looks like no one is here yet, or maybe everyone has gone home for the day. But that's so early. I think it's only 2 or 3 p.m. in the afternoon. So here we go. We can just probably stay here at the innermost end, so that if anyone comes in, they'll have an easy time to maneuver. Should be okay. I'm waiting for the tit tit tit. I forgot cars don't have that normally. That looks good. Yeah, we'll take it. Alright guys, I'll go and get the job. I'll be with you shortly. Catch you in a sec. Can you guess what truck this is? The Ford F-Max is available in the quick jobs. Love it. Oh, that's amazing. Perfect. So now we get EVR sounds. This beautiful truck on a very long drive going from Bologna, here in Ikea, all the way up to the north to Innsbruck. And I do remember that has some amazing sights in there as well. I think we can do some detours along the way too. Maybe just circle around here enough to explore the area, to unlock Suzzara in Verona. Maybe that can be a thing. I'll have to pay some toll though. Do I have enough time for it? Yeah, we can exit through here. That's going to be a nice one. Yeah, it's going to be 531 kilometers, so it might be a longer episode than usual. But I think I owe you guys that, since it's been a while since the last trucking episode anyway. Now I think I can switch to a normal transmission here. Normally I go automatic here because they have different kinds of transmissions depending on the truck. But I think now we can do ZF12 speeds, and that should be fine. Let's check it out. 1 low, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looking good. Alright, off we go. And prepare yourselves for some orgasmic blinker sounds. Is it a bit too loud? Well, I guess you guys can live with that. Not even sure what the current sound levels are. But 1 sec, let me position myself here. Now this feels like a truck. The car earlier was so light in comparison to this one. It's nice how that can get simulated properly. Really feel like you're hauling something humongous. Although I think this will be a bit of a night driving session, because right now I'm guessing it's already starting to get late. Haven't checked what time it is yet. But we'll do that shortly. Hopefully this sound level is good for you guys. If not, let me know. We can adjust it in the next episode, but I think we'll keep it for now. Yeah, maybe not that loud, huh? Wrong range. That can get a bit loud. We might need to adjust it. Let's see. Alright. What time is it? It is 4:15 in the afternoon. Now let's see if I can make this turn. Oh, sports cars have been enabled as well. Sports cars traffic pack. Wow. Now what car is that? I'm sure some of you guys know. Some of you guys are classic cars experts, and some of you guys are sports car experts, and some of you are experts in both. I, unfortunately, am an expert in neither. Oh wow, beautiful. I'll take a photo here later. This hits the spot. Thank goodness for quick save. Look at that. It's a very famous Volkswagen van, right? And remember, there's even a nickname for it, but I don't remember the actual nickname. How clicky are these blinkers? So many cars. It is kind of getting into rush hour, to be fair. Let's hear the horns. Hopefully it's not too loud for you guys. There you go. Yeah, this sounds like the version 2 of the Ford F-Max sounds. This is not the same sounds that comes with the truck default. This is a separate sound file, version 2 from EVR, and it is paid. I think €2. It's the same as his other truck mods. Yeah, see, this is the same road that we've gone through, going to this place. And a while ago, car limit was 90, truck limit is only 70. Makes perfect sense. But it's nice that there is that option. Really gets you in the mood. If you want to drive a car or a truck, you get the corresponding rules set for you to a point, which is very welcome. Additional options. So many cars. Squeeze in after this guy. Thank you. Love how that engine just revs, purrs. Now I just noticed my side mirrors aren't the best. I can hardly see anything from that right side. I can like see the truck, like more than half of the mirror is being occupied by the truck itself, which is not very useful. I might have to adjust that. That's one of the things when you're driving a rented truck that's not your own. Other people are going to drive it and they will have their own settings. So whenever we sit in one of these, we have to remember to adjust as necessary. I think I'll do that. Might need to stop on the side though. Let's see. Let's go through one of these telepass thingies, and we'll find somewhere to stop. I'll adjust the mirrors. I'll get back to you in a bit. Maybe I'll adjust the sounds as well. It does sound very good. It's kind of loud, but in a way, a good kind of loud, you know. Somehow. Area, or when we get to Suzzara or Verona. Is this the one? Oh, I hope this is the right one. It does seem like it. Milano and Firenze. Yeah, looks like it. The other ones look like they're looping around or something. Phew. Almost forgot about these Italian roads. The Italian job. Literally. I remember the Italian Job, the movie. It's one of my dad's favorites. The original one though, not the remake. The remake I think was okay, but I'm sure he would have loved the original one better. Look at that sunset, guys. How beautiful is that, right? Let's go and get some retarders action in here. 50 is the speed limit. Let's move to the left. Be cautious, drivers. Did I get lost? No, Verona, Suzzara. This is the right one. I think we're going to exit here. Suzzara and Verona, perfect. Those two exact places are where we are going. Or stopping by at least. Passing through, more accurate. What is the speed limit here? 60. Now I guess, from what I've heard, Italians aren't very particular with speed limits. They're not that strict with it. But we'll try to be as good citizens as we can be. Just to be on the safe side. Man, this is the only advantage when you are driving at night. Before night comes, you get that beauty of a sunset. Although afterwards it gets pretty dark, not as scenic anymore. Can we sleep? We can sleep. Yes, okay, that's great. We can sleep, guys. Because remaining time is 19 hours. ETA is 6 hours. Add around 9 hours to that. That's 15 hours. We still have 4 hours left. Yes, perfect. We'll do that. Okay. So maybe in Suzzara we can sleep, or in Verona. One of those. When it gets really dark, we will sleep. So that by the time we wake up, it's going to be perfect visuals again. Best of all worlds. Get the sunrise, the sunset, and stay away from the nighttime. Loving it. Now these areas, I think, are still covered by Scan's re-signing project. Italy's sign project. As you guys have seen on the right side a while ago, that right sign looked very complex. I guess that's one of those. 60. What I find quite confusing though is the difference of the speed limit here. Sometimes it's 60, sometimes it's 40. Usually on the off-ramps it's 40, but there are times when it's 60. And it's hard to tell. I would have assumed there is a sign that says so somewhere. Because I know there are some of them like that. But I don't know, maybe not. Maybe I missed it. Look at that sky, guys. Beautiful. It is getting super dark, but man, doesn't that look amazing? And let's just coast along here. Until we just crawl along. Perfect speed right there. Nice. Have we discovered Suzzara? Not yet. I do see a rest area there, so we can leverage that, I think. Ow, too loud. Do we need to fuel up as well? There's our fuel. That second bar from the top, from the left. Now more than half. We should be good. Should be able to turn left here, and there you go. There's a rest area right there, where I can fiddle with my mirrors and all that stuff. And I'll see you guys again in the morning. Maybe grab a bite or two. This one, yeah, perfect. Nice. Cozy trip. And I like it because our employer isn't a slave driver. We don't have to rush that fast. Alright guys, I will catch you in the morning. BRBs. Good morning. I know it's still dark. The sun, well, the moon is still fully up there. But actually, it is already 4 a.m. We just slept very early. I think it was around 7 p.m. when we slept last night. So, off to an early start, which is good. So that we have less traffic. And we get to experience the full beauty of the sunrise as we go. So just a little bit of dark driving, but we should be set after that. I also was able to adjust my mirrors. So it should be much more useful now. But I did not change the engine sound. So hopefully that's okay. We're clear. Good. Now I will have to clear my throat. 1 sec. Does that sound better? Yeah, I think so. Sorry about that. Off we go. On to Verona, I think. Whew, almost hit that guy. Came at it a bit too fast. Lovely. Verona, perfect. Loving these signs, really. Can't miss them. Signs painted on the ground. And who was it who said? I'm not sure if that applies to Italy, but I remember there was someone who commented in the channel. I think we were in the eastern parts of Europe back then. I can't remember which one exactly, but they were saying one of the reasons why they are painted, the signs are painted instead of being actual signs plopped down like that, is because if they are painted, then you cannot steal them. They cannot be stolen. Now, I'm not sure if that applies to Italy, but regardless, I like it. Much better visibility, harder to miss. Let's squeeze in after this guy, maybe. Thank you. And off we go. But yeah, as a trucker, I guess in reality, most of the time you're driving at night anyway. Because at night you are more, well, there are less cars on the road for sure. So less traffic means more efficiency. Faster arrival times, less stopping, which means better fuel economy. So I'm guessing most of the timings in reality are at night. Stick here to the left side, right side rather. But yeah, in our case, since we have the luxury of driving this in a simulator, we can pick whichever scenario we want and go with that instead. Driving in the morning, the peak hours, along with everybody else, so we get the best sceneries, best visuals. But yeah, in terms of driving, I've been playing a couple of different simulators throughout the past few weeks, past few months, past few years. But yeah, nothing really beats at this moment the driving in Truck Sim. ETS2 ATS, it's just so smooth, the physics is as realistic as it can be. Nothing compares with it in terms of pure driving experience. So if you're looking for a long drive, this is the best simulator you can get, in my opinion. Don't take my word for it, try it out. That being said, it's not only about the driving. Some people look for something else, like more gameplay, more features, more tweaks. And that's where other games would come in, other types of vehicles. it's slowing down. AI does slow down when you have an emergency vehicle like that, which is, I think, very responsible, how it should be in real life. I just do a good job of ignoring them. There we go. I think this is one of those signs by scan, if I would be a betting man. Looking good though. Performance is great. We have 60 FPS, smooth gameplay, even with all the mods installed. For now. Later on we'll start getting stutters and all that stuff, but until then, let's enjoy it. Little bit of engine braking. Little bit of retarder action. 40 is the key. Perfect. Keep it smooth and steady. So we are just passing through Verona. If you guys remember when we were planning the route a while ago, just passing through Verona, unlocking the city, unlocking that discoverable, and we'll make our way towards Austria after that. So we won't stay long here. Also, I like this. If you guys noticed that pop-up, it said I think 20 euros were paid by the employer. This is free. Fuel is paid by the employer. The tolls are paid by the employer. Repairs are paid by the employer. Perfect. It's not our truck, but in a way, that can be a good thing. We get to drive different trucks and we don't need to spend so much on all of them. Granted, we don't earn that much either, but at least the responsibilities are less. So, in the end, can be a win. Let's turn right here. We do have right of way, I think. Perfect. I do miss these trucker for hire videos though, and I just realized I should make more of them now before the major update comes. With 1.37, I'm imagining most of the mods I'm using in this profile will not be working anymore, at least for the foreseeable future, in the immediate future. So I think I'll have to make the most and record as much as I can already with this profile, because when the update comes, and I have a feeling it will come soon, but don't take my word for it, I have no insider info. When it does come, most probably we will get right into the open beta, because I will not be able to resist myself for sure, and we will be driving with vanilla profile. So goodbye mods for the next couple of weeks until the update goes live and whatnot. And after that, I'm going to be looking forward to when 1.37 is officially released, publicly released, not only open beta, then I'm assuming shortly after, Truckers MP will be supporting that. And if Fmod is indeed as good as it sounds, then we definitely will be doing a convoy on Truckers MP. Not in the Pro Mods version, because I doubt Pro Mods will be ready by then. If it is, then that's perfect, but if not, then we will be driving with the vanilla, the normal Truckers MP servers. Maybe the Singapore server will be perfect, so I have an advantage for the first time ever. For doing a convoy, I read that there's a recently started Singapore server that's going to be perfect for my ping. My goodness, where the heck did that guy come from? That made me jump out of my chair. Goodness, that literally gave me a scare. Sorry guys. Clumsy trucking. I'm sure some of you guys got shocked too. And here I thought I was driving so smoothly. That's okay. As I said, repairs are covered by our employer. Innsbruck to the right. I wonder if that sign is also from Scan. Wouldn't be surprised if it was. Should be our turn. Yes, perfect. Don't grind your gears, man. Nice. Still dark, huh? What time is it anyway? 6 o'clock already. Why do I have the winter add-on enabled? Maybe I still have the December add-on. I should remove that because we should. I did disable the frosty mod already. I think I've had enough of winter. I'm sure some of you guys feel the same way, especially those who are actually experiencing it in real life. I'm sure you want some nice spring weather. In our case, summer weather in the sim. But yeah. I should also adjust the timings. Slow down. There we go. Loving those signs. Super detailed signage. Still no sign of the sun. I think it's one of those shy type moments. But maybe, yeah, maybe this can still qualify as winter. I mean, it doesn't always snow, but the timing, the daylight, sure is shorter, right? So even without the snow, it can be like this. So it might be actually a perfect representation of how winter is at the moment. For you Italians there, or Europeans for that matter, who are watching, does this look familiar to you? Does this look realistic? Because me, I have no experience. Well, I'm not the proper person to ask. I am a tropical guy, originally from the Philippines, currently living in Singapore. Both very tropical countries. No 4 seasons whatsoever. So, snow is completely alien to me. I've only seen it a couple of times in my life, and not enough for sure to be an expert. So I leave those inputs to you. Looking forward to your comments. Okay. How, in your place, let me know where you're from, and let me know what time is the sunrise and sunset during this time, during February. That would give me a good indication of how things are during winter, during the late winter it should be. By March it should be spring already, right? December, January, February, yeah. Here we go again. Slow down a bit. Someone got caught speeding, I guess. We should be seeing those Alps already, but it's just so dark, it's hard to see them. Still, we can see the silhouette, so that is definitely something. I can get behind that. Yeah, that one I like. Silhouette Alps. Beautiful. I've never been to Austria in real life. I hope to still have the chance to go there someday. Maybe after this virus has settled down. I've been watching the news, and yeah, looks like a couple of other countries are getting the breakout now. Before, Singapore, where I'm living, is the number 2 behind China with the most number of cases, but it looks like recently a couple of different outbreaks have started in South Korea, in Japan, in Italy even. So it's becoming pretty serious. I hope that they get a handle on things. I must say, Singapore has been very, very professional about all of this. Even though they were number 2 before, they did not seem to be letting go of their vigilance in terms of capturing, and not really capturing, but testing rather. They're not capturing individuals, they're testing them. But yeah, they don't care about looking bad Like, oh, we have so many cases. They care about the truth. So they just keep on doing their... Whoa, that guy has a death wish cutting like that in front of a truck. Yeah, see? And right now, if I didn't brake properly, you would be doomed. Anyway, so yeah, Singapore has been praised by other countries. I think they've been praised by someone high up in the WHO, World Health Organization, for having such a good methodology. They are able to... I think they're testing... Oh, look at that, guys. Sunrise. Sunrise, and we're experiencing it firsthand. And perfect timing, because these houses right here, is that a castle or a church? I have no clue, but that looks magnificent from this angle. Does look like one of those fancy castles. There's even a... what do they call this? Ramparts? Barbicans? I don't know the castle terminology. But yeah. The rook in chess. There's the rook in chess there. Maybe by the time we go outside the other end of this tunnel, it will be fully daylight. We can hope. But that was a nice view. Cool stuff. So what I was talking about? Oh yes, the Singapore's handling of the virus testing. And they've been very vigilant at the giving reminders. Oh my goodness, so good. The Alps in their full glory. It's not crashing to anything, please. I'll take that. Oh my goodness, look at this, guys. Limited only by the render distance of the game. Yeah, if only that was better, you can see much farther. And the morning fog is just perfect ambiance, right? Oh my goodness. Yeah. I think this would be a more worthy screenshot, actually. We'll find a way to make it through. Have we crossed over to Austria already? It doesn't seem like it. The signs still look Italian. But probably the Austrian Alps are already visible from here. Yeah, these look like Italian railings. The signage is still completely Italian. The looks, at least. Not that I can recognize the words, but yeah. Yeah, Altstazione. And then the Halt Mautstelle or something. Which I guess is the Austrian, the German equivalent of that sign. Slow down here. Just keep our distance from this truck. And yes, the government here in Singapore has been very vigilant, not only in testing, but in reminding and educating people. Like, there is even we have this government initiative where you can subscribe to a WhatsApp message, and you will be sent messages via WhatsApp from the government every day, like 3 times a day, 2 to 3 times a day, with reminders how many new cases, how many have been discharged, how many are from here, from there. So all the info you need, and also some reminders on proper hygiene, staying away from large gatherings. Oh, thank you AI for stopping. You're smart enough now. There we go. Beautiful. What's this? Republic Österreich, Innsbruck. That looks new too. That might be something from Scan as well. I think he modified also some of the signs from the borders. The surrounding borders of Italy. Might be that one. Very nice. So yeah, I think as of the last update, the number of recovered people from Singapore has beaten the number of infected, or the number of people who still have the virus. So more people have recovered versus those who currently still have it. So we are turning it around bit by bit. And they're doing a very good job of isolating, tracing who this person got in contact with. I mean, can you imagine? Oh, Beautiful. New screenshot opportunity. Let's take this one. Because those views of the mountain up ahead are just wowzers. So can you imagine how hard it is to do that? Tracing who this person came in contact with. I mean, and with Singapore, everything is, most of the people are riding in public transportation. And imagine the trouble of that, how hard it is to pinpoint who they've been exposed to, who they were near to, and tracing those and who those person have been near to, and just cascading all that complexity. How do you trace that? I don't know. I have no clue. But somehow, the government has been able to manage. So, amazing job to them. Hopefully they keep it up. And hopefully we recover from this. And also good luck to the other countries too. That we can all work together on this and beat it, because this is affecting everybody. Not only those with the increased number of cases with the outbreaks, but even other people outside those countries, because travel is very restricted. Lots of travel restrictions put into place. I think there is a toll gate here, or an easy thing, but I have to stay on the right based on the signs here, so let's follow that. Otherwise we might get scolded. But yeah, it's an absolute pain. I mean, my travel, I should be traveling to Germany early March. I already cancelled my hotel, and my flight I need to rebook, because that travel will not be pushing through anymore, because there is just so much uncertainty with travel at the moment. Who knows? There might be a chance where when I get to Germany, suddenly quarantine is put into place and I cannot go anywhere. I'm stuck. I cannot work and I'm stuck somewhere. That's a real possibility. Who knows? I might be a carrier of the virus. Hopefully not, but sometimes it's hard to tell, because there has been a case where the person had no symptoms, but apparently they had the virus. So it can happen. So yeah, it is definitely affecting. Bucket of Doom. Jack has been looking for that. It's still there. I like this border. Looks very real. Goodness. This is probably ProMod's area. I don't remember the default Austria looking like this. Stick to that speed. I'm eating the other lane. Thankfully there's no car there. Good. But yes, I'm hoping really that this virus scare and outbreak gets solved soon, with countries helping each other, because it is really going to hurt everyone. The economies. Imagine the problem in China. China, where most of the stuff is coming from in terms of production. If the people there cannot go to the plant and work, then how would production go? Why is the speed limit only 60 in this place? Weird. Okay, let's stick to 60 before we get the ticket. Is this a bug or a feature? It does say 100. Oh, what is this? Oh, I'm almost... it looks like a runaway ramp. Something like you see in the US. When you run out of brakes, when the truck runs out of brakes, they go on that ramp so that gravity can help slow them down. We have 80 now here. Nice. And I think Innsbruck, yeah, here on the right. And this is beautiful. This is definitely Pro Mods. I don't remember this from Vanilla SES at all. Looking absolutely awesome. But yes, it will affect economies long term. Even if it's not being felt everywhere at the moment, if this continues on, I think everyone will feel it. And the economy will buckle. But yeah. Oh, welcome to Innsbruck, everybody. I think we have a new screenshot. How many can we do? But I think this one has everything. So we'll go with this one. It has mountains, it has houses, it has beautiful European buildings, and it has highways and bridges and whatnot. All the things you can think of. Amazing. Lovely. And all of that still with super smooth frame rate. Oh yeah. Detour? Please no. Oh, come on. Can I maybe squeeze in? Okay, looks like we'll have a bit of a longer drive, guys. So it looks like the accident there. So we should be able to make a U-turn and exit through on this other side, and we shouldn't be hindered by it. But where is the next U-turn slot? That's a good question. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that will be quite a bit from here. Okay, so it looks like we'll be hanging out with each other more. All good. I need to make up for it, right? The missing episodes. So hopefully you enjoy my company just a bit more. Wasn't my decision. Blame the detour. Very short tunnel here. Lovely signage. Man, you can definitely feel, right? Like how when you're in a different country already, not only do the roads look different, but the signs themselves look way different. That one. And it could have gone through there. Although that's not in the GPS, in the map. But I think I could have gone through there unofficially. Made that turn. Anyway, let's have a look. 211 kilometers to go because of this huge detour that we need to do. 3 hours to go. Oh crap, we'll be late because of that detour. Dang it. Can we make a U-turn here on this stall? My employer's going to really hate me for this. I'm sure they will have a record of that accident somewhere though, so it can be proven at least. U-turn slot. U-turn slot, yes, thank you. Yeah, I think we'll be able to shorten the trip significantly. Let's just go through here. I'm not exactly sure if this is legal, but no one's complaining. So off we go. How much did you cut there? Oh, that's perfect. From 200 kilometers, it's down to 50. And from 2 hours, it's down to 50 minutes. So we have a chance of making it in time. Nice. That is assuming this other exit that we're going through is not blocked as well. Keep your fingers crossed, because detours, that has become a real possibility with these detours. I hate them. Okay. Coast along. But yeah, the driving experience in this game is absolutely, I would say, close to perfect, you know, especially compared with the ones I've tried before. It's just so real. And also this force feedback plugin that I'm using. If you have a Logitech wheel, and if you're playing ETS2 or ATS, I highly recommend it. Force feedback plugin, originally by Supric, was it? I can't even remember who it was. I think the original guy who did it has already left, not anymore active. But I think someone has taken it over. Something along those lines, at least. One there, good. No detour here. So nice. Beautiful. Oh no, they're calling. My funky ringtone. Stop it, I'm almost there. Stop pressuring me. It's not good for safety. Don't they have like GPS coordinates or something? That's already a thing, right? GPS tracking for drivers. They should already know where I am. No need to call. You see, I'm moving towards you. I recently applied or tried this service. Here in our place we call it Lalamove. I think it's available in Asia, the Philippines, Singapore. But it's a courier service. Oh, now they decided to text. Where they decided to... Lalamove is a courier service where you... It's like Uber. But instead of you being driven, you can ask them to go somewhere, pick up something, and delivering it somewhere else. And that has been such an amazing tool for us because we are living abroad, but we need stuff done in the Philippines. We need documents picked up from here to there, and that has just been so useful. Beautiful technology. And then you can track the driver. You can see where he is, where he's going. You can call him if you feel like he's you need to contact him directly and stuff like that. You can pay for it online or by cash on delivery, all that stuff. And now we are in proper Innsbruck. I think we came from one of the bridges nearby. Yeah, probably there in the southeast. And then we looped around somewhere. I don't know. No, it's we came from the southwest, that one. I think. You know it. Regardless, we have some amazing sights from the beautiful city of Innsbruck. Would love to visit here sometime. Hello? Thank you. Off we go. But yeah, I don't say it enough. Should really appreciate more the amazingness of this simulator. The driving experience is just unparalleled. It might be lacking some of the features. Okay, I had a bit of stop and go there. But this guy, okay, now he's giving way. Thank you. Yeah, the gameplay mechanics, we might be looking for more truck-related stuff. Okay, fit in there nicely. Like connecting the cables, attaching those vehicles, moving them on the actual low beds and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, being a truck driver is mostly the driving, and that part SCS has definitely locked down, and they are constantly improving it. Fmod, audio improvements, graphical improvements, and hopefully they also have gameplay improvements in the future. That's still something I'm really looking forward to. I'm right here outside the door, bro. Maybe look outside your window. Looking good. Let's keep it there. Is it too close on that side? Hope not. Might be. But I think we can make it work. There we go. Perfect. Nice. Alright, done deal, guys. We did it. And we did it with 1 hour 17 minutes to spare. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Glad you were with me on this beautiful journey. Hope you enjoyed that one, guys. Excellent. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget, hit the thumbs up, like button, comment and share, and subscribe with the bell icon if you haven't already. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Catch you in the next episode of Trucker for Hire. Clumsy trucking, guys, and bye-bye.